Hi, and welcome back to Wicked Wands Tarot. My name is Carmen, and today we have a reading for you about somebody that has a lot to say. I generally actually like pretty much all the time when I pick a couple of cards to generate a title for you all and a thumbnail. I don't take 5 cards. This is a lot, but they all fell out, and I felt like I had to take them all, and they kind of tell a story. So we've got somebody that says, I knew exactly what I was doing. I regret lying to you. And the timing wasn't right for us. And then it says, I wish I could share my good news with you, and I love you. So this is coming through as a no contact reading where there was just like circumstances that got in the way, right? Maybe there were jobs or geographical issues, relationships that got in the way, romantic or not. But we have somebody acknowledging that was a problem back then. So it implies that we have hope that this person can perhaps find a way to make things work in the near future because they do, in fact, still have love for you. Hi there, Peggy. How are you doing? Yeah, it can be maybe a little bit difficult to keep the faith. You want to make sure you have a balance, right? You don't want to hang all of your hope or idea of being happy on one person, but at the same time, uh, you feel how you feel. Hi there, Rachel. How are you doing? Hello, Dr. Strangelove. There are more than excuses? You mean like actual justifications? Please expound. Hello, Beta. How are you doing? I hope you're having a good day. Let's call in spirit with a little bit of wind chime tag. Just a little. I was trying to save this little candle. If you can't tell, it was already used, and then I put another candle in there. I want to like take this thing off, but I was pretty sure it was gonna like break stuff and or start a fire. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Well, we don't know what the reading is implying in terms of whether or not it was an excuse, but we're going to find out. Let's go with the signs of the times and see what this we get. So we have number 39, water, which has the word surrender. This is starting to feel more so like, here's why the timing was off. So this could be somebody that decides to finally just like see what it's like to pursue a connection like this. We could see the 5 of Swords in the reverse, which would also refer or kind of validate the idea of somebody surrendering to their feelings. We also have number 38, succulence, resilience. We're dealing with somebody that has been able to basically get through life on very little support from others. So we could have kind of like a lone wolf vibe for this individual. Hi there, Nancy. How are you doing? We have number 11, the Wayfarer, which is always like the hermit to me. Underneath Wayfarer, it says contemplation, search for truth, inner guidance, and introspection. If I didn't mention it, this is the Earth and Bone Oracle. And then we have number 28, flight, opportunity, prosperity, new venture, and don't wait. So hopefully that's light enough for you to actually see that. we've got somebody, again, who has a different perspective. This is somebody looking back on a situation, realizing maybe they should have handled it a little bit differently. But there's also an intelligence here because of that I knew what I was doing card. This is somebody that was trying to, I think, kind of keep something in a box. I'm getting kind of like the idea that, you know, you're a toy and I play with you when I want to. So I think somebody had to shed the idea of keeping people at a distance, that perhaps protecting your heart by avoiding actual connections doesn't actually protect or guard your heart from feeling a sense of loss, because you can still feel a sense of loss on something that you didn't really fully pursue. This is the Metamuse. Oh, thank you. That's very kind of you. I've been trying to decide if, because I want to do another YouTube channel, and hopefully a couple of you will join me over there too. And I can't decide what I want to do next. There's a couple of ideas that I have, but I know I've told you all before. One of them is like just basically reading. I would definitely start with my Edgar Allan Poe anthology. Hello, Matt. How are you doing? Oh, I don't think hermit life for life is a good motto. I hope that you eventually change that one, because hermit energy is most effective in like medium-sized bursts. But you do also have to, you know, find opportunities to share your wisdom with others and also learn wisdom from other people. Sometimes you get taught lessons by people who don't do things the right way. If you can't be an example, at least be a warning, as my mom likes to say. I probably should have used the Minnesota accent for that one, huh? Hello, love is the trend. I love that name. How are you? Yeah, I don't know. We've got Temperance in the reverse and the Prince of Swords. In this deck, that would be the Knight of Swords. I love this card. It's beautiful, but it's in the reverse. This feels like an attempt to correct a situation through the revelation of a truth. Could be somebody comes through and initially is talking about how much they miss you. Seven of Wands in the reverse, Three of Swords in the reverse. This person who is dealing with things from kind of a solitary situation or isolating themselves from others, this person is doing so because they are healing from an attack. I think the good news they want to share with you is that they have come through a difficult time a stronger person. They've overcome something very difficult. You may have in some way helped them. You may not even know it. You may have given them some sort of inspiration. You may have been the light at the end of the tunnel. But they want to tell you about something that they have been able to conquer. This could be difficult relationships, leaving a bad job, leaving a bad relationship, addressing some sort of codependency issues. This person is feeling better than they have in a long time. Ten of Swords in the reverse, another card that can talk about recovery. Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. I think there is a bit of like, I feel comfortable being in isolation because if no one is near me, if no one knows what's going on, if I don't depend on anyone, then no one can let me down. And I get it. I think I've told you all, I am perfectly content to spend a Friday night chilling with myself, dancing in the kitchen. Hello, Becca. How are you? Hello, Tiana. Oh, I love you too. I hope you're having a good day. Hello, Empress Karen. Happy Friday to you. I feel like this person has a different litmus test, a different approach to, are you in my inner circle? Do I tell you who I really am? Do I seek to spend time with you? Do I listen to your advice? This is somebody who is growing up. I don't know how old you actually are, and I'm not implying that you were immature, but we all have opportunities to become more mature, right? I know I do. All right, what else do we have? Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. Four of Pentacles in the reverse and Death. This is like a little overwhelming energy-wise, I'm not gonna lie. Like when I don't immediately dive into what I think a set of 3 cards means, sometimes like I have to just rein it in, but this is heavy emotion. I think we had a lack of motivation, a kind of, I don't really care. Is that how it is? That's fine. It is what it is. I'm not going to be able to change anything. I'm not going to be able to be happy about what's going on. So I just don't care. And in terms of the Seven of Wands in the reverse being clarified by Death, it's not what I like to see with this card, because Death talks about transformation, right? It can be a really beautiful card. It can talk about somebody that sheds a skin that is no longer helpful, right? That's not who I am anymore. I've grown up. I've seen things from a different perspective. I want to be more authentic. But this Death card to me honestly feels like we had somebody that went through such a difficult period. They may have lost a lot of weight because of anxiety. They may have even had like a near-death experience or a bad car accident or something like that. Wishing you healing and protection, no matter what it was. But this is like depression. And I'm sending you a big hug. There are things that are worth living for that you probably have not even discovered yet. And I think we have somebody that has slowly started to come back from that situation, from that mindset. And I'm proud of you, because I don't think you've been able to lean on a lot of other people for support that you needed, right? With that succulence card, you have found sustenance on very little sustenance. You've made do with very little is what I mean. You may not have gotten the hugs that you needed, right? Like, I don't know, I have a quota for hugs. I need some hugs, right? I think this person has had to kind of hug themselves for a little while. I love this though. We have now, what, 3 cards talking about healing. 3 of Swords in the reverse, 10 of Swords in the reverse, and the Star. So if you haven't already felt progress with regards to your recovery, whether it's physical, mental, emotional, or all of the above, I strongly encourage you to consider things like journaling, art, music, listening or playing, a hobby of some sort. I haven't done it in a really long time, but I've been feeling the pull to do some more roller skating, those kinds of things that can help you feel like weightless, free. able to express yourself, whatever it is, right? But I do feel like you've already started this journey. I've already kind of picked up on progress, right? Ooh. There's an ending here with a person from your past. This doesn't have to be romantic, but for many of you, I think it is. This Queen of Pentacles in the reverse was representative of a type of energy this wayfarer or hermit has had a lot of experience with. People that are really only in it for whatever they can get. They might be users, clout chasers, attention seekers. I kind of am tempted to say like forgettable faces. There wasn't much substance in these people. And one in particular, I think, got pretty close to this hermit person. And again, whether or not it was romantic, there was some sense of betrayal here. So we have somebody that had to end a friendship or a relationship because I think one person was growing up, seeing things different, wanting to be a more mature individual or hermit. And the other was like, nah, I'm good. I know it smells like shit in here, but I'm comfortable. I like it here. I'm good. I had a close friendship, very close friendship, and I still wish this person well, but it became obvious that being dishonest was something they were comfortable with. So I didn't really feel like there was a lot I could do about that. I was still honest about what I thought. Like, if asked for advice, I'm not going to lie about it. But if you get to a point where you see somebody's character is stagnant, it's kind of sad, right? Oh, you're not trying to be a better person? You're not like trying to be like there for anyone, or I don't know, have a positive impact of some sort. Shit, plant a couple of trees. I don't know, save an animal's life. You're not trying to do any of that? Weird. Why? I don't know. You got to have those things in common with people, right? Hi, Voyager. How are you doing? Hello, late arrival. I love the name. Thank you. That's very sweet of you. Hello, Sierra. How are you doing? A desert with spiritual warfare? I don't know. I'd rather have a desert with spiritual warfare. You're in desert gear right now? I might need it. It's kind of hot here. It's like 90 something. I don't like it that hot. But it's okay. It's summer. Okay, so we have number 8, the coffin. And number 16, the stars. Not all endings are sad. You can disagree. That's cool. You've just probably not lived life long enough yet. Not all endings are sad. This particular ending, whatever the death card is referring to, the 2 of Cups in the reverse, this is a revival. This is a closing out of a chapter that prevented somebody from living life the way they wanted to. So I do feel like somebody's choosing to be more authentic, leaving behind perhaps some judgy people. Look, I'm not gonna lie, I might like love Charlotte Dobre, and she, she just judges people's pettiness, which is the ideal job. But you got to have like the ability to understand, the compassion to understand a different perspective, right? And I think we have somebody realizing they want to surround themselves with people that are of the same type of mindset as them. Queen of Wands, Queen of Pentacles in the reverse, the Fool. So there was this obstacle, this challenge in front of our Hermit individual. Are you willing to end something? Even if you've known this person for a long time, even if it's uncomfortable, are you willing to make a choice that is not easy to make in order to get a new beginning? So you can have a toxic relationship and just like wrap yourself up in it, right? I've done that before. I'm not here pretending like I'm like perfect, just kind of like, well, I don't know if I really want to like life on my own right now. That, my friend, is codependency. And I do feel like there is a little bit of that with that Queen of Pentacles in the reverse, right? Sometimes there is the temptation to stay in a relationship that you know is not what you want long term, or stay in a situation, doesn't have to be a romantic relationship, right? Because you don't have other options, because you haven't found somebody new, because you haven't replaced the person. But why do you have to do that? I think one of the most empowering times in my life is when I realized that the best kind of breakup is the one where you end a relationship because you're choosing yourself, not because you found somebody else. A long time ago, I remember my dad telling me, don't ever tell somebody that you're ending a relationship because you're in love with somebody else. I mean, at the time I was like, well, but like, what if that's the reason though? But it makes sense. Look, domestic violence is actually like a real thing. So that's a big reason why not to, because we don't need to like stoke the fire of jealousy, right? But also, I think the more important reason is maybe loving yourself and having respect for yourself is the best possible reason you could have to end a relationship. I remember ending a relationship with somebody and that being my reason. I said, I don't feel like I could actually be in a relationship right now because there are things I want to work on for myself. I think for my own happiness, my own mental health, just need to be focused on me right now. And guess what? It's kind of impossible to argue against that reason for ending a relationship, because you are not putting that person you're dating on trial. You can get defensive, but you're going to look like an asshole. What's that? You want me to sacrifice my mental health so that you can be in a relationship with me? How loving and caring of you. Stop. I'm like so touched. What's that? You don't care about my mental health? Weird. Let's talk about that. I mean, I'm not going to say that when I did that, it was well received. It was not. And if you're watching, you looked like a big loser. Manipulative for like how you handle that. But I felt really empowered by saying, look, I am acknowledging that I need to work on myself. And I think that's really, really cool. Thank you for putting that up there, Tiana. I respect you so much for doing that. That's awesome. Hello, Christina. How are you doing? I hope you're having a great day. Oh, Christina, you crack me up. Can we hang out? Oh, Lord. So look, the Queen of Wands, though, this is an empowering card. This is saying, hey, guess what? I'm going to work on manifesting the things that I want in my life, because this whole, like, you don't care about me and my mental health thing ain't working for me. Toodles. Be gone. I have no time for people that don't care. I'm building myself a new life. And if you want to be a part of it, you have to demonstrate that you actually want the best for me, that you are capable of being honest, that you have a heart, that you will, you know, not be manipulative or gaslighty, because, like, that's back there. I'm too old for that. What's that show? I'm too old for this shit. Do not have time for that. Plenty of other people out there that'll let you play games. Go find one of them. Or don't. You know, like, you could just, like, work on yourself. How about that? Yeah, I dare you. I'm proud of you, Tiana. You did it. I hope so too, Peggy. 5 of Pentacles. Temperance in the reverse again. The Hierophant in the reverse. For a lot of you, this person ended a relationship that was unstable because they realized that they felt lonely in the context of that relationship. What, my friend, is the purpose of a relationship if you do not feel at home or like companionship? I don't know, you buy me groceries, put gas in my car. I believe in you. You can handle those things on your own. You don't need somebody to do all that for you. This is somebody who is like, you know what? I don't need you. I don't know if you're my aunt or my brother or my boyfriend, girlfriend, spouse, or whatever, but if you're not going to appreciate me, if you're not going to be supportive of me, if you're going to make things difficult for me, then I don't really want you around. Hierophant in the reverse could also signify somebody that has a change of heart or a different view on life. This is clarifying the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. This, I feel, is I see you for who you really are. I don't want to be around you because I don't want to be like you, which is a good reason to not spend time with somebody. Thank you, one. I appreciate that. Yeah, that's probably the one that I'm most excited about, but I want to have like, I have like this little daydream of like having a nice little, like, actually not little, like giant overstuffed library chair, like, good evening, and I'm like this small and the chair is like this big, and today we're going to listen to some Edgar Allan Poe. Like, because that would be funny for me. I think partially because in Minnesota, off of, is it 694? I think it's off of 694. I don't know if it's still there because I'm not in Minnesota, but there was this like giant chair out in front of the insurance company building, like right on one of those like cloverleaf thingies. And there were also like giant chairs on Vidamakiska. Did I say it right? I haven't said it in a long time. I don't know. I just really have always wanted to have a ridiculously large chair. Would that add to the channel? Christina likes it. Ooh, I feel that, Matt. I used to travel for work alone. I might have gotten a little too comfortable with that, to be honest. Like, I have no problem eating in a restaurant by myself. I still do it. I don't care. I'll bring a book. stare at me. I have no friends. Oh, I have friends. Sometimes I don't want to cook, you know? Anyways, 8 of Swords in the reverse, 4 of Swords, Queen of Cups. This healing or recovery that somebody has sought, prioritized, and focused on has freed them from something that they felt they could not free themselves from. Sometimes the noise of other people's promises, expectations, whatever, drama, other people being all up in your business and making you be all up in their business can be a deterrent or a distraction from the things you need to deal with personally, right? I have not done the art that I want to be doing right now because I've been way too busy. Which is why I had to take a day off from YouTube last week, right? Just needed some me time. I finally have a couple days off, so I'm going to be focused. There's at least one piece of art that I am for sure going to finish. And that's because I know it's good for me, right? I feel like this person was like, you know what? I have some time. Maybe it's only 4 hours. Maybe it's 4 days, whatever it is. I'm going to do what I need to do for me. And this helped this person get into the frame of mind where they were a Queen of Cups to themselves. I'm going to do something that is loving to me. Maybe it's getting a pedicure. Maybe it's going for a motorcycle ride. Maybe it's going to the amusement park or getting a massage. Treat yourself. I see somebody transforming into a happier person because they are changing their life. It's like, this is the same person, right? And I'm not saying you have to be female, but you can see there are similarities, right? The bluish black hair. Bonus points to you if you have the bluish black hair. It's you. But you're going from, what do I have? I don't know why I'm here. What am I supposed to do? I feel a little bit lost, to, I know who I am. I think I'm pretty cool. And I know what I want. I'm not going to let anybody stop me. So high five to you, friend. There are good things coming to you because you were willing to address the things that prevented you from being who you wanted to be or being who you actually are. So this is good karma because you were willing to end something. And I know I have told this story before, but there were literally times where I've ended friendships and then random money showed up in my account. You will get signs from the universe when you're doing the right when you're doing the right thing. Hi there, Grant. How are you doing? There's literally money being given to somebody here, you guys, and that's what I was just talking about. The universe wants to grease the pathway for you to your happiness. Oh, you did the right thing. Here's a 20 spot. Can you give me $20? I don't know why that's my favorite Doja Cat thing ever, but it is. It is. Yes, good old self-care. Maybe you just need to listen to a little bit of Mac Miller. I don't know. Ace of Wands. You have a new life, a new start, a new foundation being built that is geared towards what actually makes you happy and the life that you actually want. And it's because you were willing to end some things that were not really working out for you, and because you kept moving towards that better situation. So let's get a few cards from the situations deck. Sorry. I forgot to turn off my notifications. That was my mom. I'm sure if she knew I was on live, she would say, hi, guys. I keep telling my mom and my dad, not like every day or anything, but like every now and then I'll just be like, yeah, no, when I talk about you on my channel, the people on the live chat are like, oh yeah, tell them I say hi. I think it's like hilarious that there are people that know about them. I should actually post a picture. I have like this really cute picture with my parents. I'll ask permission first. I have some goofy ones too. In case you're wondering, I get my super goofy like face making self from my dad. So there's like a million pictures I have where my mom and I are like, and my dad's like, not gonna lie, there are also probably just as many pictures where my mom's like, and I'm like right along next to my dad. So feel free to screenshot that and make fun of me. Hi there, Shadow. How are you doing? That's right, Matt. I will call you Matt. Oh, that's so sweet. Thank you. Yes, because we can say GFY without being jerks, right? All right, so we have the hamster wheel, which talks about money, daily hustle. How can I figure out all of my ish, right? And then we have awareness and triggers. So this is interesting because I was just talking about the Five of Pentacles to the Queen of Cups. As you let go of these things that make you feel lonely, like you don't have anyone that understands you, and you move closer to the situations or the people or the friendships where you do feel understood or where you do feel like you can be yourself, your money improves. I think we have somebody that is realizing, whoa, is this really the universe communicating with me that I'm doing the right thing? You can believe whatever you want. Your beliefs are your beliefs. My beliefs are my beliefs. I'm not going to tell you what to believe. I'm only going to tell you that I have had a similar experience. As I make better choices that I'm drawn to, whether it's to live authentically, be more honest, or cut out the things that are not good for me. I'm still drinking less Dr. Pepper, you guys. More water. What's up? Money improves. That's just what my experience has been. So do with that what you will. It's your life. You gotta live it. Hello, Sacred Intuition. How are you doing? I don't know what your question is actually about, but if you want a personal reading, I do have that contact information in the description box. All right, let's see. Let's see what else we've got. You are not wrong, Christina. Spicy cherry cola, man. It's just my jam. You know, like Pib is cool too. I'm cool with that. Shout out to Waffle House that does not have Dr. Pepper, but I'm still cool with them. We have TikTok, deadline, nightlife, take a risk, and receipts, proof, show me. Okay, so have you ever like asked for a sign and then been like slapped right across the face with that sign? Like it's a real thing. I remember asking the universe, hey, what do you think about this new relationship of mine? Pretty cool, right? But literally I was like asking that question to my radio. I have like this liked playlist that has, I don't know, 1,100 songs on it. And sometimes I'll just be like, skip, 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 and see what it lands on. And that's like my answer. And it's funny because I literally heard this song today and I haven't heard it in a long time. But Bloodsport by Sleep Token was my answer. When you want to know how a relationship is going to go, Bloodsport is not a real good song title. It was right. It was very right. Nobody actually was harmed in the making of that relationship. Maybe somebody's ego. But I feel like we have somebody that has receipts. They know who is legit and who is not legit. So now that somebody has perhaps been doing the work of cutting out the crap they don't need in their life, now it's like, okay, what are you going to do? How are you going to go about building this new life that is better for you? Because there's a risk somebody has to take. Maybe you have to quit a job. Maybe you have to move somewhere. Maybe you have to make a love offer. Maybe you have to do all of them because we do have the I love you card. I don't know. But you should. I'm sure you do. All right. This is the Rider-Waite. Hi, Max. How are you doing? I do really like the cream soda Dr. Pepper mix, which I lovingly refer to as Cream Doctor. I told you I'm not like super mature, right? I literally said that earlier in this reading. I wasn't lying. Hi there. How's it going, Mona? I hope you're having a great day. MC Hammer. All right. So we've got the Three of Cups here. Decidedly sideways. Okay. We got the King of Swords. And we got the Three of Wands. All right. You're the King of Swords. Hermit, whoever you are. You may be male. You may not be. You don't have to be, right? This is not about gender. But what I do know about you is you are sick of people's crap. You're done. You are focused on being more intelligent and strategic, listening to your intuition as well as your brain when it comes to like planning your life. You're elevating from, yeah, just put it right over there. That's fine. To like, hello, I'm a city planner. That should go there. That should be there. I'm going to label that. And then we're going to color code all of those things. Okay. Like, bro, my closet, it's rainbow organized, seasonally organized as well, right? Like dresses here, short sleeves, long sleeves, tank tops, bicolor. Okay. That's how you're doing your life right now. But this is sideways because you're like, I know I want to talk to this person that I'm no contact with, but I'm real busy. Okay. I'm real busy. I got a lot going on. Okay. Really? Because part of you is waiting. I see you over there pretending you're busier than you actually are. I love you, but I'm going to call you out on procrastinating because guess what? Wait, hold on. Wrong card. Guess what? This right here, it says don't wait. I know it's really small. You probably can't read it, but it says don't wait. So we're going to look at this here Three of Wands card. And I'm going to tell you, this is get off your ass and do the thing you're supposed to be doing, okay? Don't be mad at me, but you're supposed to take a risk. I don't know. Maybe you just want to like high dive or I don't know, like start a business. I don't know. Maybe you just want to like eat something real spicy for once. No, that's not it. I think this is about your new life. You know it's what you want, but you haven't done something yet. Going to a party, having a reconciliation, meeting some new people. Stop it. I really need a channel statistician. Okay, who's good at math? Raise your hand. I can't see your hands, but raise them. What, my friend, is the probability of the Wheel of Fortune from one deck, 78 cards, in the upright, being clarified by that same card in the upright? I just want to know. I want to know. Come on, please. Can I have a statistician? Or will somebody just crunch the numbers for me and then make me like a little cue card and I can be like, according to my piece of paper here, it is 1 in 1,086 that this would happen. I think there's actually a light on that thing. I should have turned the light on. Okay, so you guys, things are changing for the better because somebody is actually like emotionally maturing and leveraging that intuition and that other side of them to create the life that they want to have. I'm proud of you, but you have a risk you're supposed to take. I don't know. Maybe it's eat the cheese. I just bought some cheese, okay? I'm excited about it. But the Ten of Swords is clarifying the Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands talks about a new opportunity or a blessing. Do you want this to be your blessing? Do you want this to be your new life? No, of course you don't. For some of you, it's like moving to the big city, right? For others of you, it's building a new home. I don't know, but you're supposed to go for this new opportunity. New job, whatever it is, but it's not here forever. This is like the beautiful cauliflower that I buy at the good grocery store. It's not gonna like be available for me to chop up and throw a ton of hot sauce on forever. I have like a couple of days to eat that beautiful cauliflower. Hurry up, your cauliflower is about to expire, bruh. Knight of Cups in the reverse. 5 of Pentacles. Fool in the reverse. Emperor in the reverse. Okay, so here's the thing. Hermit, King of Swords, whoever you are. You are a little bit moody, okay? That's fine. I get moody sometimes too. Especially when like my clothing gets caught on like the handle of the door. Does that ever happen to you? I hate that. Sorry. It's a weird pet peeve to share, but I really can't handle that. Or like you have like a bag that has like a big shoulder strap or something and that gets caught on like a hook or like a door handle. I'm like, really? How dare you attack me? Inanimate object, I will ruin you. Okay, I'm making jokes, but like, I'm letting you know part of the reason you're moody is because you know this opportunity is not going to be around for long. Your cauliflower is going bad. So for this no contact situation, whether it be romantic or not, it requires this emotional maturity that you have worked hard to create or improve upon, right? So the universe is saying, dispense with whatever temptation you have to control this conversation. The only thing that will work with regards to this no contact situation is honesty and vulnerability. If you want to share your good news, if you want to say, I love you to whoever this person is, you have to stop controlling things. You have to stop feeling like you can't make a move until everything is perfect. This is not a robbery. You are not a robber. You don't need to know that every morning at 11:11, the bank teller goes to check on, I don't know, whatever it is you're trying to steal. You're not a robber. You don't need a minute by minute itinerary for the conversation you're going to have or the plans you need to be working on, okay? You're getting a little bit procrastinating, okay? I'm going to call you Procrastinating Pete. I'm sorry. It's Friday, okay? I'm a little bit sassy. What's up, Hunter? Hi there, Mark. How we doing? I know you're talking about the door handle thing, right, Mark? Yeah, you get it. You get it. That shit pisses me off, man. Oh, I'm so proud of you. Okay, so look, I'm over here giving you a hard time. But the fact of the matter is, you already know this. I'm just validating what you already know, right? You have already gotten rid of a lot of the fear and insecurity or a sense of responsibility to others that has held you back. What I'm trying to say is, I'm just telling you what you already know. You've tried this thing where you control your emotions or you try to control whether or not people get close to you. You don't need to do it like this anymore. If you feel like the only way you can be happy or comfortable or able to trust people is if you can control them, you don't understand trust. Trust requires faith. Trust generally also requires some sense of like pattern of behavior, right? You can demonstrate that, but you can't control people. That's what the issue is here. If you're going to be your own person, I have to like accept that that actually enables me to be my own person. So I kind of feel like this person is redefining what a healthy relationship looks like. Again, whether it's friendship or romantic, this is somebody who wants to be close again. And they're realizing they can't delay this because they feel a lack of control, right? I mean, you can control it right into the never going to like happen, but I don't think that's what you want. All right. Ooh, sorry. This is the Kipper. Hi there, Jennifer. How are you doing? That's totally cool. I'm down with that. Max, everything about Christina is pretty impressive. Oh, thank you, late arrival. All right, we've got message of concern, which is number 14. Gift, number 17, which let's just talk about how similar these two cards are. I feel like there is financial abundance or financial like benefits, shall we say, to choosing the right life. But I also feel like there is somebody here who would like to gift something. It could be as simple as, hey, here's some flowers, or hey, here's your favorite candy because I missed you. And number 22, official person. Okay, so this card makes me feel like we have somebody that has this good news to share, right? That could be pertaining to their job, could be pertaining to their status, or their ability to give to a situation. So if this is romantic, this is somebody that could want to tell you, hey, I'm doing better financially, but also I'm single. If this is more of like a platonic situation, this could be, hey, I really like miss talking to you. I want to know what's going on in your life, but like also, remember when I told you that I was working really hard to get like my license for blah, 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 blah? I totally did it. Maybe that was the person that knows how hard you were working towards that goal, right? Ooh, I don't know that language, but welcome. All right, let's get just a couple more. We're going to go with the Spiritual AF deck. What else do we have? The back of it says, "Nuff said." I was just talking about drinking more water, you guys. So maybe some of you need to take that advice for yourself as well. Hi, Gianna. Oh, are you translating? Super helpful. Thank you. Max, that's a long time. But I get it. It just feels uncomfortable, right? It's like wearing wet socks. Yeah, I would expect Russian, but I don't really know for sure. I don't know how to read that font. Does that say, is that a Z? Is that Z runny? Hi there. Hello, love is the trend. Twisted tea. You know, not personally my thing, but I am currently drinking sweet tea, which is probably worse than Dr. Pepper, sugar-wise anyways. Sugar water. All right. So drink water and mind your own business is actually excellent advice for the entire population. Oh, yeah. All right. So we have, if you ask the universe for signs, believe what shows up. Do you remember my story that I just told you about asking what that relationship was going to be like? And then my Spotify was like, yeah, bitch, here you go. What's that? Not what you wanted to hear? You're going to do it anyways? Have fun with that. Ask the universe their opinion. I mean, be intelligent about it, right? Don't like set it up for a biased answer. If you have a pendulum, know how to ask the right questions, right? But I think you're going to get some signs, or you already have. I think you have already done this thing. I think you've already at least started dispensing with the BS, right? What's that? You're lame and I can't rely on you? I don't want to be friends with you anymore. Okay, thanks. Bye. So you want to be a badass? Show your, oh, that was real Minnesotan. Did you hear that? Show your heart to everyone. A couple years ago, there was somebody, I won't lie, I didn't really like this person, but there was somebody who said that I was a badass because I was wearing a leather jacket. And I was like, I'm not a badass. It's just a leather jacket. That's not, that doesn't constitute a badass, right? The truth was, like, I just didn't feel like a badass at the time. I wasn't really happy. Now, if anybody really was to say, you're a badass, I'd be like, I'm glad you noticed. I kind of am. I'm not like perfect, and I'm not like, you know, cooler than anybody else, but I do feel pretty cool about who I am as a person. So like, yeah, if that's what you mean. I think it's because I'm willing to be exactly who I am and I actually care about other people. And I will stand up for somebody that is being picked on. Like, I think it's important to think about what kind of power you have, what kind of power your voice has that might not necessarily be available to others. You want to be a badass? Stand up for somebody that doesn't have as much power as you. You want to be a badass? Do something kind that nobody expects you to do. I think we have somebody that is choosing a better life and feeling pretty awesome for doing that. Life would be a lot more fun if everyone's middle name was motherfucking. This deck is so great, you guys. Sorry, YouTube. We're swearing. It's just gonna happen. So this is like, hey, King of Swords, lighten up. I know. You've been through a lot. It's been a long year or a long month or a long couple of weeks, whatever it is, right? Like, I haven't been sleeping as much as I should. So like, I feel you. But you have a lot of good stuff going on. You have done a lot of good work and you have become a stronger person. You've become a wiser person. you just have a couple of other things that you're going to be working on here. And I don't want you to miss out on this opportunity because you have set yourself up for a really beautiful life. I want you to have that beautiful life. So remain confident. And whatever this opportunity is that looks real risky to you, will you just effing do it, please? Like, be careful. Do things smart, right? Don't go crazy. But if you do feel like there's an opportunity for a new life and all you have to do is be like, hey, I'm ready for this, then do it. Do like Ben Stiller said, do it. That wasn't quite as effective, but the movie's pretty great. Hello, daughter of Saturn. How are you doing? I should really say Anne Celine because that's a pretty cool name. I think I like that better than Selena. I mean, it's tough because like Selena was an incredible singer. Well, and also Selena Gomez. Sorry, I'm thinking of like the OG. But anyways, did I get everyone? Did I miss anyone? Hi, Tara. How are you doing? I'm so sorry. I feel like this happens every time I'm trying to like end a live reading and someone's like, oh my God, I caught one. I might be back later for another reading. We'll see. I think I already told you guys I have a couple days to do whatever I want. So I might have like a late night reading. We'll see. Otherwise, I'll do 2 tomorrow, either today or tomorrow. I promise I will. Okay. I love you guys. I'm going to go like eat some food and stuff, but I love you all. Have a great rest of your day. Thank you for the likes and subscribes, and I will see you on the next reading. Bye.